It's like a producer here. Welcome back to Week 5 preview show, the Jacktop Fantasy Football League. Along with Zach Brunicevic, I'm the commissioner, and we're going to talk about the recap Week 4 and talk about Week 5. We're back to our headquarters here in Jacksonville, the commissioner headquarters.
I was Mike Tyson, and you were who this week? Trevor Burbank? Bam!
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to get that.
We're not going to talk too much about the Archon Tiger blowout victory against the Playmakers because we already did our press conferences.
I'm not proud of that.
We already talked about it.
It's like you're beating up a retarded kid. I mean, what do you don't brag about that. But
well, the recap of Week 4 is brought to you by Heineken Light and Corona Light. Back to our regular sponsors. It's good to do this on a Saturday. All right, so let's discuss the recap of last week's games. Of course, we already talked about the Archon Tigers and the Playmaker blowout. Enough's enough there. Let's talk about the Cocoa Puffs and the Playmakers. Your thoughts on that game? I mean, I want to mention something about Randy, but your thoughts first.
wait, Cocoa Puffs played Eliminators.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Playmakers.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, what's their Cocoa Puffs have been impressive this year.
3-1. No one's talking about the Cocoa Puffs. They're 3-1.
He's a solid team. The Eliminators, they're not a bad team. It was a close game. Two good teams.
But here's what I want to bring up. I don't know if you guys can see these signs, but Randy, you know, I've been nice to you for a while there, man. But you were definitely the crybaby of the week. We should have an award, a crybaby of the week award, because Randy, you won it this week. You lost to a guy that didn't play. One guy was like hurt, and he didn't even know that. So you lost. Your 9 guys lost to 8 guys. Then you were complaining on the message board about how there was
substitution.
Yeah, there was cheating involved and stuff like that. So all I gotta say to you, man, is learn the rules. Go on there if you're not sure how it works. Okay, I'm not gonna spend valuable time on this show talking about it. You're a crybaby, and you deserve to lose, man. Okay. Next, move on. T-Mac attack against the Prime Timers. Is there anything really to talk about this game?
T-Mac is rolling.
4-0 T-Mac.
He was a consensus number 1 all year.
Yeah, I mean,
there's nothing.
This was a 30-point spread. He won by 43.
He's the team to beat, man.
I agree.
I think the winner's going to come out of that division. He's going to win the division,
Absolutely.
and the wild card's going to come out of that division. It'll probably be the Cocoa Puffs.
We'll see.
I don't know. Jake's got to start playing.
TNT gets lucky again, wins his second straight game after going 0-2. But again, he beats the High Flyers, low-scoring game, kind of an ugly game.
Yeah.
I mean, does it say anything about TNT? Are they really a good team?
If he does it this week, I might open my eyes to him.
Okay.
But right now, he's still Tony, and he's still no-nut Tony.
He's still got no nuts. So, I mean, you won 2 games, you know. You're not going to go 0-14, so you got to win a couple of games here and there. You still suck. Italy got lucky today in the World Cup qualifiers. Next, Jake the Snake. Tough loss, man. I feel bad for my brother Jake.
This guy's started out with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, how quickly 3 weeks can take a guy from being highest scoring team, almost 2-0, lose to Randy the Eliminators, and then just free fall from there, man. Trade Brandon Jacobs, your best running back, and that,
And I did predict that upset, didn't I?
You did, actually. You did predict, so good for you.
Jake had a lot of tough matchups, so.
Yeah. And once again, Drew Brees for the second straight week, no touchdowns, gave him 6 points. You're not going to win many games, Jake, without Drew Brees.
Joe Flacco's not bad.
Yeah, so we'll see how this week goes, but kudos to you. You actually had a much better week than I did. I went 1-4, my worst week, 13-7 for the season.
Yeah, I got a lot of points out of my defense. How often?
No, I'm talking about predictions.
Oh, for predictions. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
1-4. I went 1-4.
Corona. Sorry.
We should have done this like 2 beers earlier.
That's okay.
But Bulldogs, I don't know, man. Like the TNT, are they for real? 2 wins in a row?
No, I think they peaked. I think they got their
2 wins.
I think they got their 2 wins. Well, I mean, you didn't like them at the draft. You didn't like their draft. No one liked their draft.
I still don't like the team. I mean,
but it's all about matchups weekly.
It is.
I mean, that's why he won this.
But I give him credit that Phillip Rivers and the Chargers defense scored him like 55 points, whatever it was, and that was the difference in this game. And you know, congratulations, Bulldogs, 2-2.
Jake always leaves in at the last minute.
Actually,
Monday night.
the Bulldogs are 0-2 against the rest of the league, and they're 2-0 against the Serbs, against the Serbian brothers, man.
Wow.
So hopefully he doesn't beat you, the only other Serbian owner.
We'll
so
see. I don't see that
that's a
happening.
stat. We'll
I
have to
will
keep
not allow that to happen.
We'll keep an eye on that one.
We are the Archon Tigers. Okay.
All right. Let's move on to the previews of Week 5. Let's start with the Playmakers against the High Flyers. Playmakers have lost 3 in a row. High Flyers lost last week to TNT. Which team rebounds here?
Vegas not being kind to you this week. I like your matchups better. I think I'm going to pick you to win this game. You have D'Angelo Williams going against the Washington Redskins, which aren't too good.
Okay.
And you have McGahee going against Cincinnati. You're finally starting the right guys. You're starting Deshaun Jackson.
Well, I got 4 guys on the
You're
bye.
starting Willis McGahee.
So even I can't
took
fuck
a bye. Yeah.
It took a bye not to fuck it up,
But I
right?
think this is do or die for you, definitely,
It is.
this week.
It is.
And I pick you to win this game almost handily because Michael's not a very good team. I mean, Michael, I hate to say that, but you're okay. Okay, you're just very okay.
I think the High Flyers crash and burn this week. The Playmakers beat you. This would be an upset because I am a 13-point dog. And here's what I'm going to do, Michael. I'm going to guarantee a victory this week. I have to win this week. I'm not going to go 1-4. And if I lose next week's show, the commissioner is going to be wearing this paper bag the entire show if I lose to the High Flyers,
The old put up or shut up.
which is not going to happen.
Putting up. Another thing, I can.
Next, T-Mac attack against the Bulldogs. Not much to talk about here. T-Mac goes 5-0.
Vegas has them -17. I tried to look at it, some positives for the Bulldogs here.
There are none.
Did not see many. Maybe
He's not playing the Serbian owner, so that's it.
When you have Ricky Williams starting in your lineup, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the only guy he's got really going is Steve Sladen and maybe Ocho, but
Yeah.
that's not enough to beat that high-powered offense.
Not at all. Not at all. You know. And if Bulldogs move on to, we would both like the T-Mac attack to go 5-0.
Definitely.
Cocoa Puffs against the Serb Destroyers. You know, you got Drew Brees in the bye week, Jake. I can't see you winning this game. I mean, I love to pick you, man, but because I'd love to see you break that 3-game losing streak, but I just don't see it. And Cocoa Puffs is okay.
The spread is -36. Is Jake
No love.
that bad?
No
or
love. Well, Drew Brees in the
the
bye
guy
week.
being off. Yeah.
Drew Brees in the bye week.
I
So-
can't see Jake winning this
I can't
one.
either.
He needs to win this
Yeah.
game. I think he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. In that division, he's
I'm
done.
rooting for you, Jake, but I just can't see it
I'm
happening.
rooting for you too, Jake, because it's going to be T-Mac and Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, I agree. Eliminator against TNT. 2 fucking crybabies. You know, 2 fucking crybabies.
I call
And
this the who cares game. I don't know why.
both of these guys suck. Who gives a shit? I don't like either team. I used to like the Eliminators, but when they became crybabies, I don't like them anymore. So who do you pick in this game?
I'm picking TNT, and the only reason why is Ben Roethlisberger is going up against Detroit Lions.
Yep. Actually, I like TNT as well, only because the Eliminators were crying last week about the transaction. So, fuck you, Randy. You suck. TNT, you suck too, but lesser of 2 evils. TNT. Archon Tigers against the Prime Timers, mismatch on paper, man. Prime Timers, I think, are right now the worst team in the league.
Prime timers are favored in this game. I don't see.
How?
I don't see what Vegas is looking at. His key players are, again, it's like Jake ran into last week. They're playing Pittsburgh, Jets, San Francisco. Those are some tough defenses. My guys, Barber, and then burying against St. Louis. I have more favorable matchups. I think I like myself this week to win by at least
I
2
think,
touchdowns.
you know, it's a tough division. I think this is where you take the lead in the division.
Right.
You go 3-2. Prime Timers continue their downfall to 1-4.
The only thing Primetimers has going for them is their team logo.
Yeah, great league story. I'll give you credit for that. And your new logo, fucking rocks.
Other than that, that doesn't
Good
win
job.
games though.
Not at all. But that's all the time we have. We're gonna go out tonight and have a few more beers.
That's it. Did they see every sign we had?
Go look at all of them.
And playmakers suck.
My upset special in the NFL: the Browns beat the Bills. Flyers crash and burn this week, buddy. We went over.
Did we?